What's going on, guys? It's like 11 o'clock on a Tuesday morning, and to be honest, today was going to be a Carolina Skiff day, at least starting the project, working on the teardown and a layout for everything. But unfortunately, Amazon said that my EVA foam order was going to be here 2 days ago, and then it said it was going to be here yesterday. Now it says it's going to be here at 8 p.m. today. So I figure instead of sitting around waiting, let's put the action craft in the water, take the old lady out for a nice day on the water, get the mother-in-law to come watch the baby, and just get out there. So that's what we're gonna do today. But right now I need to get a couple things in order. I want to say that yesterday I went fishing for a little bit, and this helm pad back here changed everything. I'm so happy that this is back here now. Just standing on it was more comfortable. It wasn't getting hot. Like literally, it was just so much better. And I'm loving how it looks. Even this strip up here, I don't know what it is. I think how it like how the rub rail is black and then it kind of like bleeds into the inside. I like how it looks, genuinely. I like how this looks. I was getting a little worried when I was just kind of throwing EVA foam at it the other day, but considering it's all confined in here and it's very practical for the way I use the boat, I'm stoked. I'm happy with how it came out. But all I have to do today is finish all of the wiring and everything for the speakers. I got the new speakers, but to be honest, I just haven't even plugged them in yet. I had to get the rest of the wiring sorted, like the connectors, whatever. So I'm gonna do that now, so the old lady can have some tunes while we're underway. This is that cover on the boat. I think it looks sweet too. I'm glad I painted that black. That was easy, super easy. I'm considering now, while I sit here and wait, sanding that down and taping it off and throwing a little coat of black in the middle of that steering wheel, just to make things a little bit more presentable for the lady's first time on the action craft. I want it to look nice. I got the cooler full of ice. I'll show you what I'm talking about. That's ice straight out of the freezer inside. I literally take the bucket out of the ice collection bucket in the freezer. I just take that out. I take everything out of the freezer and I just let the ice accumulate in the freezer all night, all day, whatever. So every time I'm going out on the boat and I need to fill up some coolers, pop open that freezer and it's literally just a mountain of ice. So I can't eat processed food, so I can't have anything in the freezer anyway. So it's like, let's save some trips. Let's save some trips to Publix. What, $10 per trip just on ice alone? There we go. All right, I'm gonna hop in and see what we got to do with this speaker situation. I know I have the correct connectors right here, which I'm glad I have. So I just wired up this side to these connectors to the speaker, and then I'm working on this side. But I just wanted to say, there's so much real estate under here that my idea is to have two 6.5s on the sides, and then up front above the Yeti, but under the windshield, I'm either gonna put one like 10-inch or maybe two. I don't want to make it look ugly, so I'm gonna have to like mock up some stuff, maybe do something in Photoshop to see what we can do. But then I'm gonna put its own lithium battery under here, that way, like to a switch. I think it'll look pretty cool under here. That way it can just have like the most amount of power at all times, because I really am a guy who enjoys music, and we got the room for it, and those lithium batteries are super light. So that's what I'm thinking, at least. That is what I'm thinking. But there's so much room under here. I usually just toss a backpack under here, but we might as well make it useful. Hopefully I didn't make it just sound like I'm some audio guy, because I'm not even a wiring guy. I don't know much of what I'm doing out here, man, to be honest. It's like that level of hot out here lately that I'm just going with vibes. But I can say that the other day when I was out here working on, I don't even remember, the speakers or something, I was laying in the same position and my back was getting scorched. And now I'm laying on the helm pad and it's not hot at all. So that is great news. We are moving in the right direction. Alright bros, we got good news and bad news. Good news is we got sound and everything is all good. Bad news is it doesn't have Bluetooth. Dude, this old crunchy dual is rocking aux and radio. I mean, I could toss an oxy in there. Brother, you know what I'm saying? That is rough. Look at the shine on that gel coat, dude. I love this boat so much. I mean, I guess it's not a big deal. I'll go grab an aux. And then, what, dude, give me 24 hours tops and I'll have a new Bluetooth head unit in there. That's rough. But at least we have sound nonetheless. But yeah, I'll go grab an aux cord or something. Dude, I will feel like I am in 2005 on the water today with this aux cord. Whatever, man. Gotta keep on pushing. Whatever, dude. It is UV 10 outside and my wife wants a sunburn. So, gonna load the truck up, get everything ready, and we are headed to, I was gonna say we're headed to the water, but I guess we're headed to Walmart to get an aux cord. Everything online is telling me to go to Five Below, so cross your fingers that they got an aux. We're missing UVs right now, though. All right, just left Five Below. Dude, we're kind of teed up right now. Got the aux cord adapter, and then I got this like 6 foot long aux cord. I wish they had like a 2 foot. Probably don't even need 2, but long old aux cord. Came in clutch. Got the football, got the soccer ball, volleyball hybrid looking thing. Whatever. My brother-in-law's meeting us at the sandbar, and then my father-in-law's pulling up on his boat. Dude, the whole family's out of the sandbar. I bought that gas tank key and I forgot it. What else is new? Use the old pliers. Yet again. I tell you, man, I have been fishing this boat. I dropped 20 gallons in the past, like what, three days fishing. I just filled it up the other day. Wowzers. Running. Is it even a boat day with no public subs? Definitely vibing out here. There's, let me try and find one. There's a bunch of jellyfish in the water, but they're sneaky. They're like little itty bitty ones. Of course, I won't be able to find one. Me and my brother-in-law are about to go fish. Got the old pearly soft jerk on today. Watched the video. The video said that things are biting pearl. I'm not gonna fish here. I just want to see. Oh yeah, dude, that thing looks good in the water. Let's see, I don't even know where this leads. Maybe it leads to a good fishing spot. No access beyond this point. Maybe not. That's usually where the best fishing spots are, eh? Look at this big old yellowfin 24 with the 400R, and you wonder why we're not fishing 9 Mile Reef every other day, and I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. It's really nice out here. I don't know why we've never hung out here and just fished for a little bit with you guys. Dude, it's hot though, believe me. Scorcher to the max. Scorcher to the absolute max. I'm trying to stay hydrated. In my left pocket here, I got a big old half Powerade, half water. Powerade 0. But dude, stay hydrated out here. That heat stroke will sneak up on you. I wouldn't mind a little trout ski. I ain't greedy right now. What do you think? You think there's a donkey sitting on the edge of this bush over here? Whoa. Water got really cold right here. Dude, the water just randomly got cold, like right there. Maybe a donkey sitting in the cold tub. Let's see what we can do. Might be fishing it too shallow, who knows? I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Fast, maybe too shallow. There's no rules to this stuff, but I am trying to put some food on the table. So we'll try and lock in here for a second. Hopefully you tune in for the vibes and not to see fish, man, because we've been struggling lately. Only time we caught fish was when me and my brother-in-law went night fishing the other night. We kind of killed the trout, but I haven't caught a fish in the daytime and dude, I don't even know how long. You guys know that. Dude, she looks good. Always keeping an eye on the old action craft way down there. But I mean, water feels pretty good today. I'll go swimming after her, believe me. All right, let's see if we can sneak around this bush. Oh yeah. Just a nice adventure today. Oh wow, a little horseshoe crab. What's left of them. Come on. I go so long in between fish that I forget what a smack feels like on the end of a line. So like when it happens, dude, I get ecstatic. Watching any of my donkey videos at the jetties, kind of know what I'm talking about, dude. I just have word vomit and I say the word donkey a bunch of times. Just like when dude, if that line starts to scream, I get ecstatic. Kind of a vibe here though. Stumbled across a creek. On the move. Oh, about busted the bottom of my foot open for sure. Oh, there for sure is a creek over here. Dude, we're on one. We're on the money. You might be asking, with the nice Action Craft 1760 Bayrunner, with a nice Minn Kota up front, and a nice Yeti to sit on, even the polling platform and the pole. You might be asking yourself, why is this guy fishing from the land? And that's also a good question. All right, we found promised land. Whoa. Trying not to cut our feet up on all these fried oysters. Whoa. Here lies the promised land, boys. Just gotta figure out how to fish it. I mean, looks like there's a little walking path that we can fish over here a little deeper, but we'll figure it out. Ooh, I don't know. Dude, something's hiding back here. I mean, we'll try and put a couple casts back here. Quicksand. All for the cast. This like weedless way of fishing honestly is proper for this spot though. Can't believe that's didn't hold any fish right there. Couple casts in to no avail. Onward. At the point now where I'm dodging jellyfish in the water and horseflies out of the water. Such a nice time out here though. I'm glad you guys are hanging out with me on a Tuesday. Looks like we are losing the action craft, so I got to go over there and readjust. Victim to the jellyfish sting. Ah! Rats, man. The vibe switched, so we're heading north. Dealing with some rollers right now. Storm coming in. There's dolphins over there. We've seen a lot of dolphins today, huh?
Yeah, they're like babies.
Say it again.
Whenever you see water, drink water.
Dang, the water is rolling right now. Just got the boat out of the water. Don't let it fool you over here. It's pretty glassy under this bridge near the PVO ramp. Boy, it got dicey out there. Like, you just have to be perfect the whole time. That little clip that I showed you guys wasn't like a quarter of how rough the water got out there. It is what it is. Felt like I was going through Haulover Inlet for like 45 minutes straight. Honestly, it was probably like 17 minutes total. But dude, that'll put some stress on you. That'll get the gray hairs pumping. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. You guys know what to do. Put the bow up in the air, feather the throttle, going through like sets. I pride myself in that. Like going through crazy waters, not taking a lick of water over the bow. I'll tell you, the flares up here definitely cut. My brother-in-law was sitting up here on the Yeti and didn't get wet at all. Dang. I'm stoked on the helm pad. I'm stoked on the EVA up here. I don't know what it is, man. Like I said, I'm stoked on the EVA strip right here, the ruler, the Yeti up front. I'll never take it off. Never take it off. I didn't really get to bring the balls out today. But also, dude, I haven't even cranked into my pub sub yet. So I'm probably gonna do that before we start heading back. There ain't nothing like a power pole, man. Pull up to the sandbar, beach it just a little bit, drop the power pole and just chill. Given we were sitting there on an incoming tide, so if I was solo and went off fishing, we would have lost the action craft. But luckily the family was there and they saved the boat. Dude, the radio was fantastic. At this point, I don't even know if I'm gonna beef it up or not. These Rockford 6.5s, literally just 6.5s directly to the head unit, no amp or anything. It sounded pretty good. Even when I'm at like full throttle, you can still hear the music, hear a little dense, little bass hit every once in a while. But yeah, had a good time. Other than getting beat up by horseflies, other than the wife getting like whacked by a jellyfish, not catching fish, not eating, dealing with the rough waters on the way back. You know what I'm saying. It's still a good time. Didn't catch nothing but a buzz. Here we go. Let's lift this up. Oh, I need to remember the transom ties, dude. I haven't had transom ties in so long. I've been hitting the ratchet strap on all the Carolina skiffs. I need to get back in the routine because the last time we went fishing, dude, no transom ties for like a week. I mean, not a big deal. It's a heavy boat. Also, this thing is sweet. Stick that right there. Bingo. Rest it right on there. All right, let me do these transom ties. Then I'll probably catch up with you when we're washing the boat down. Kind of looks not appetizing. Just made it to the washdown station. About to run water through the motor, rinse everything off. You know the deal. That was also a veggie sub, if anybody's wondering. You're gonna see much of the veggies. You saw a whole lot of bread, but it is what it is. It hit the spot. That thing was right on time. Also, these are so good. Sodium's not too crazy. I mean, they say heart healthy on the bag. I can't have too many of them still, but they are good. Smells so good. Ooh. I'm gonna let her drink some water for a little bit, and then I'll give her the old spray down. All right, she's all clean. Let me get the rods out, and then we'll talk about the old girl for a second. Oh. All right, there's one. one more. Bingo. This thing was really fun to throw around today. I want to go fishing later tonight, and put it on them. All right, rods are in. Dude, I love this boat so much, man. I think I'm gonna stick with Rockford, and I think I'm just going to put another one right here. What do you think about that? Because that one's already there. I can't really like offset them because that hole is already there. I was gonna put like a tan or something up here, but my brother-in-law was leaning back on it the whole time. So I think the only appropriate spot would be here.
Is that even doable? Yeah, it's doable.
We got so much space under there. It's crazy. My wife's bag and my bag was under there the whole time. I could easily fit a whole nother battery strictly for music. Although these two Rockfords sounded really good also. They sounded really good, but I don't know, like, I really enjoy music, so I'm trying to blast it. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. I might be able to get away with just, I mean, I could just put an amp and a better head unit for just these two speakers and get as much power out of these two as possible. I'm gonna have to think about it, but if I can squeeze in another speaker up here and like, I don't know. But dude, there's not a thing that I regret doing on this boat at all. The EVA foam, I love it so much. The cooler up here, I love it so much. The cooler here, the windshield, it just makes me so happy that this boat is coming together. Now it's just really the fine things, like the little touches, like cleaning all of this up. Same with the steering wheel. Order a new steering wheel for that. And then like music stuff. Yeah, but I believe up in the package room, my new order for EVA foam came in, so I'll be able to start working on the Carolina Skiff 16 tomorrow, which I'm stoked about, dude. I gotta be like really precise with this boat. I gotta think before I like drill holes and whatever, but when I touch Carolina Skiffs, dude, I get to have a little bit more squirrely fun. So I'm excited to get back out here tomorrow and work on that old 16. We're just gonna blast it with EVA foam. We're gonna put a way too big trolling motor on it. You know the deal. We're gonna go find a Yeti on Marketplace somewhere or at West Marine. But dude, man, aside from everything, aside from the heart failure, pulmonary hypertension and ARVC, whatever, aside from all of that, dude, life is good. Life is good. I'm trying to tell you. Buy a skiff, buy a boat, get on the water. Bring your wife on the water. Dude, you can't beat it. You absolutely cannot beat it. Man, this trailer is so nice also. I just love this. Dude, I want to go fishing every day, multiple times a day. I don't even care if I catch anything. I just love being on the boat. It got dicey out there. I'm not even like, just like being dramatic or whatever. Like the water got crazy where we were. I probably should have pulled over at another sandbar and just waited it out. But it is what it is. Persevered and I pushed through it, and a better captain for it. Because what do they say? Like, calm seas make little pansy sailors, something like that. So we learned a little bit about the boat. She's called a BAYRUNNER for a reason. Tilt that motor up, get that nose out in the air, and just but yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in. If you made it to this point of the video, you're a legend for sure. It was kind of all over the place, but I just wanted to hang out with you guys today. That's one of my favorite things about this whole ordeal, is that little mundane things become like more fun because I get to bring you guys along and actually, like, you guys are my friends, you guys are my homies. So glad you guys came with us to the sandbar today. And dude, I don't know, tomorrow you're gonna see a Carolina Skiff rebuild video, and I'm stoked about that, so hopefully I'll see you there. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the video now before I start yapping. every person engaging, like everybody who likes, shares, comments, just watches, dude, you guys are all legends. And I appreciate you guys more than you know. One last look at the Action Craft 1760 Bay Runner. And she be running in them bays, let me tell you. Let me tell you. I just love looking at this thing, man. All right. That's a good little walk around. Beefy old trailers, just perfect. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow. Love you guys. Peace. Also, I see the heart failure specialist in 2 days on Thursday. So I'm just fingers crossed that all goes well. It's the first time I see the heart failure specialist since my genetic testing and everything. And I'm just hoping for good news. I'm just hoping for good news. And maybe, I don't know how, but maybe this dude tells us we can order a pizza that night. Then life would be really good. Really, really, really good. But regardless, fingers crossed that at least nothing's worse. And yeah, keep on keeping on. Love you guys. Peace.